Hola, mis amores, and welcome back to Messages from the Hierophant, brought to you by the Taurus Garden. I am so grateful to all of my new subscribers. I want to extend a huge thank you and a welcome. And I want to, of course, shout out to all of my day ones that have been with me from the beginning. I remember letting you guys know that I would be uploading and tapping into my Leo rising. So I created the Taurusing so that you guys can see my face and kind of see me on a daily basis and my ins and outs and what I'm doing aside from the readings. Um, I'm currently back in Georgia, so I'm going to say pardon the sounds of Georgia that may be in my background. I have already cleansed the energy of my space and cards prior to me starting. Letting you guys know I'm a very blunt reader. I don't sugarcoat anything. I have an unapologetically potty mouth, and I am definitely prone to bursting out in song from time to time to get this message across. So with that being said, we're going to jump right on in and get it cracking and see what's going on for you guys this month.
Let me tell you something about how this setup. I'm just not quite sure if I like it. I try so hard. And I'm almost positive. I'm just going to stop messing with it. I think that's the problem. I think I am in my head about it. I need to leave it alone and just quit messing with it. But I'm just not convinced if I like it. It's better than all the other setups, granted. But I'm just not convinced. And it's just like the lighting too be getting. It's the lighting that be getting me too. I swear I just need to leave it alone. Okay. Just let it go. Interesting, Scorpio. I wonder. I'm getting naughty sexual energy, but with y'all being the Scorpio, I feel like that's you all. You all's being naughty. This is giving a toxic relationship that's moving way too fast. It's based solely off of sexual energy. Some of you guys, Scorpio, definitely need to realize that you have better options. This is just giving this energy of fucking somebody because you don't want to be lonely. And then on the opposite that, some of you guys, Scorpio, are fucking everybody because you have the ability to do so. And it's almost like it's not, we're judging you. Let's not say we're. There's no judgment because you're having your sexual proclivities or desires met, if you will. It's just the energy behind in which you're doing it, right? And from both spaces, it's coming from an unhealed space, right? So what it feels like is there was something that catapulted Scorpio to want to, let me speak metaphorically, try every flavor ice cream there is, like all 31 flavors, right? And it was great for a while. It was wonderful. We enjoyed all 31 flavors. But now it's just like gluttonous. Now it's just nasty. Now I'm just going back for the sake, like, it's not even good to me anymore. I'm just going back because I don't want to face the fact that I may need to stop eating dessert at this point in time. I may need to stop eating ice cream altogether, but I don't want to face the fact that I need to stop eating ice cream. I'd rather just keep eating the fucking ice cream. So toxicity within your sexual connections here. It's giving a toxic relationship, maybe based off of the wrong reasons. And here I really feel like there's going to be an ending to this. Like it's not even going to be a I don't feel like it's a bad ending as far as a bad breakup in the sense of fighting and arguing and things of that sort. It's sad. It's like a bittersweet, and somebody's sharp it's almost like this ending that comes because someone is sarcastic. It's like Daria, like a Daria-like tone of like, yeah, I really don't give a fuck. Let's just, end. And it's like a mutual ending of whatever the situation is. Very like sharp-witted, very callous is the word. Yes, it's a very dry, callous ending to whatever this is that does hurt someone's feelings. Okay, it is something that is like, well, damn, if that's how you feel. Okay, so outside of that energy, we've got the devil energy, the judgment, and the magician as your major events of the month. Again, Mercury being in retrograde, this is not the month for this is not the month for you to not communicate well. And when I say communicate, it needs to be emotionally intelligent communications. So if no one in your realm is capable of having mature, intelligent conversations and having opinions, then maybe, just maybe, we shouldn't be doing that, because you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings. Someone's feelings is gonna get hurt. Okay, and there's this social aspect to this event of whatever it is, right? I'm not sure, because this is a celebratory card right here. And so maybe in somebody's celebratory moment, you say something about how you feel, or because it's almost giving like, I'm seeing two different scenarios. I'm at a friend's engagement party, and because I'm in this fuck ass toxic relationship and not in the space that I want to be, we're celebrating, I drink too much, and then I say something, who knew the whole of the group was going to get married before me, or something like that. I'm being, and then from there you realize like, oh shit, I should have said that. I hurt feelings, there's an energy of you feeling alone within a social setting or group. Okay. Within that, there's also this, did I just shake the tape? Or was that the light? Okay. So within that, there's this energy of also, like I said, the second energy that I see is like a baby shower. And there's this energy of, I've been trying as well, and now this one gets it before me, and that sadness as well. So to whomever that may apply to, those were the two energies that came out for the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups right now. So let's not forget, this is big Capricornian energy here. So you have something within your realm that I feel like is going to be coming to a fair ending around the Capricornian season. This Magician card is telling me that your thoughts are things. So with the negativity, or I don't want to say negativity, right? I feel like there is unsaid things, unseen and unsaid things with this block, with the subconscious and the unconscious of what's going on here emotionally, right? So there could be things that you don't see going on financially that's coming towards you, and there are things that you don't see coming towards you emotionally. And these things are really big deals to you. It's like no one sees what Scorpio is going through. No one cares what I'm going through. Nobody understands and nobody cares, but I'm supposed to be happy for you and put up a smile. You didn't show up for me the way I showed up for you. And so within that energy here of the goddess of cups and and the Son of Cups, and then you have two goddesses, so I'm gonna get to that in a second. So within the energy of the Goddess of Cups and the Son of Cups, that's the emotional outpouring of the communication that needs to be had. And I feel like for some of you guys, it's going to happen really quickly, this communication that's coming about. It's very unexpected. Like, so either you're going to say something in a state of being drunk that causes a conversation to come about where emotions are going to be very high. Okay. But that moment is going to be the beginning. It's the beginning action for things to be able to move forward in a way that shows you have other options. Okay. This is you, maybe being a bit illusioned, like disillusioned, or maybe too illusioned living in the Lululand, right? Like of what you expect out of a certain relationship here when, like I say, it's clearly never been that from the beginning. Now, outside of that, financially speaking, Scorpio, this Five of Pentacles and Devil energy is saying, listen, this is not the time to overindulge. Oh yeah, speaking of overindulging, that's what I said. Like, and especially with the cups of flowing, y'all, like whatever this celebration is that's going on, like rein in the drinking is not going to be a good look for you if you get drunk and start running your mouth. It's not going to end well at all, okay? Please keep that in mind. All right, so outside of that, this is a state for you guys right now to really be in action with this, especially with the Lionsgate portal coming up. There's like an energy of strong manifestation coming in for you all. So don't overspend, don't overindulge. Please watch your mouth. Okay, and let's get ready to move forward and get some clarification messages for you guys. I feel like within this overall, being the Seven of Cups, that something within the next 7 months will be very monumental to this new action that happens this month. Let's see. Messages from God Most High for Scorpio for the month of August 2024. Messages for Scorpio for the month of August. A learned experience. A learned experience. See, there that goes. Going in circles, circles, round and round. And while you're doing me so wrong, I just keep holding you down. I feel so stupid, foolish for loving you this way. But what can I say when I wanna go, but I keep coming back. Scorpio, either y'all are pussy whip or dickmatized right now, y'all. And I'm empathetic. I know what that is like. Somewhat sort of kind of. I'm a Taurus, you know. I'm being petty. I'm really being petty right now about it. But no, for real. Like, this is giving a relationship that is, I said that is extremely toxic, burdensome. Like arguments and petty, like just the petty going back and forth, the nitpicking, it's just like ugh. And within that, there are secrets. They're like secrets and things that have happened in the past that is just deteriorated at this partnership, and it is no longer it's no longer something that is making you flourish or going to help you prosper. This has now become a learning experience, a lesson and a new beginning right here with the child, okay? A lesson of, there's this energy of naivety, okay? The communication here is horrible. There's a breakdown in communication. And for some of you guys, you know, this could be, there's an energy of very rapid movement towards this ending or lesson, okay, with the fish here. There's some energy of, like I say, it's bittersweet because it's like, it wasn't all bad, and there is a blessing along with the lesson that's coming from this situation, or from this ending, if you will, or from whatever action that is spurred from the realization of having other options, and the realization of moving forward in a manner that is more healthy and healing for Scorpio. Let me grab your energetic exchanges and your energetic encounters. For Scorpio, the month of August. You've got emergence. So you're going to emerge from this better. But this is definitely a state where you are when you're in a cocoon, you are basically in transformation. You're going from one state to another, and it's very dark. So it may feel very dark for you at this time, Scorpio. However, there is going to be a moment, the month of August, where you will see the victory of, I want to say victory. You will have a hindsight being 2020 moment where you will be, what am I trying to verbalize? You will have a hindsight being 2020 moment where you come through as the victor of whatever situation has had you under, or whatever challenge came through. You will be the victor. You will emerge the victor. I'm seeing like Gladiator. I'm trying to verbalize a scene that I'm seeing in my head. And so it's very hard because it's like Gladiator. It's like you're in an arena and you're fighting. And so the camera is like spanning across Scorpio as like the victor. You emerge the victor. You've got Madam Chiefetess. You've got Mind Your Manifestations. You've got Goddess of the Mino. You've got the Great Horn. Okay, so going back to that Gladiator moment, Goddess of the Mino is the one that has come for her coin, and she is not going to take no for an answer. She's going to take that sword and she's going to chop your head off, and she's going to take her coin. She's Xena the warrior princess. I just hear her, that little yell. I am not going to do that to y'all, but I definitely hear that little yell in the back. So it's like your Queen of Swords tongue that you're trying to curtail, or that you're trying to, I won't say curtail, because I'm telling you, there is something that is going to be said this month from Scorpio that is going to hurt some feelings, especially with that Queen of Swords. And that is that Goddess of the Mino moment. Some of you guys are going to be defending something that is yours, and you're letting somebody know that if they fuck around, they're going to find out. Okay, and so with that being said, you're protected, but there's also this energy of don't take it too far, because you can't some things can't be taken back once they're done, once it's been said. In my hair. Madam Chiefess speaks to your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that are protecting you, and all the people that have come before you. And so within that, there's an energy for Scorpio to really tap into and channel their higher selves when they're battling, to ensure that they're not going too low. Don't go below the belt is kind of what I'm feeling. And again, with the minding your manifestations, your thoughts become things. So whatever it is that you are thinking is going to become reality. And if you're thinking, I don't deserve better than this situation, or this is the best that it's going to get from me right now, or, I just can't settle down because of whatever happened in the past, and that's going to continuously be what you have in front of you. And especially with that 7 of Cups energy, you have better options if you choose better options, but you have to know that those options are available to you in the first place, and you have to be willing to choose those options. Woo! Hold on, niggas. Okay. Messages from God Most High for Scorpio for the month of August of 2024. Woo! Here we go. Puppet Master came through again. So I feel like, Scorpio, this month you may be realizing that you feel like you've been allowing someone to be the puppet master of you and pull your strings, right? And you are going to realize it and become the puppet master. And when I say that, that doesn't bode well for whomever has been trying to manipulate you. That's why I say there's this energy of needing to rein back those words, using those words as swords, in a sense. Black hole, this one has come up a bunch as well. I really feel like for Scorpio, this Mercury retrograde is going to challenge your communication. It's going to challenge you to be patient, and it's going to challenge you to It's not what you say, but how you say a lot of things this month that's going to determine the tests and trials that you come up against and the result coming from them. So if you don't want to have to repeat another test and trial of you, maybe being very sharp with your words or not having enough sugar on the words, if you will, depending on who or what the situation may be, it is going to affect you. It is definitely going to cause some type of resistance in you moving forward in a better way. You got parted paths. So for some of you guys, like I say, there's definitely a breakup amongst this. And maybe this breakup, like I say, even though it's bittersweet, like you're really hurt by it. And again, it's like you're putting up this genuine, I'm fine, it's straight, whatever, things happen, whatever. But it's really a front because you're in this black hole, right? But you can't let this consume you. You have to, you got the wall, which means that you're blocked in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And I feel like within that block, it's an emotional block. So you're going to have to figure out whether you're going to go up the wall, around the wall, turn your back on the wall, blow that bitch the fuck up. What you're going to do with the wall, Scorpio. And then you've got the librarian, which is also speaking to that book moment over there, like blessings and lessons of your life, right? And you're closing a chapter and you're putting this on the shelf and you're walking away from it. The moon energy is saying that it's something that you are going to reflect upon later. The moon energy is saying it's in the past, okay? So we are going to close out Scorpio's messages, vibrational messages, just in time for this long guy to pull up in front of the neighbor's yard, so I don't have to try to read over him cutting along, because that would just irritate my soul if I hear that motor crank up. So let me get your vibrational messages out, Scorpio, for the month of August 2024. Thank you, God Most High. Okay. Cloak yourself in light. Now, that's pretty deep for you, Scorpio, because you definitely had a lot of black energy. Not black as in dark or ooh spooky, but like black as in unconscious, within your thought, deep depths of somewhere between emotion and thoughts is what I feel like you are, in that realm. The emotion, thought motion, emo thoughts, I don't know, but somewhere between the realm of emotion and thoughts is where you are in the depths of, and you need to go ahead and try to cloak yourself in some light, and when I say cloak, I'm gonna read from the book actually on that one, but when I say cloak yourself in light, it is to bring in the things that bring you joy, or that are going to allow your thoughts that you're having, if they are negative, to change into the thoughts that are positive, for those thoughts to become things instead of the negative things that you've been feeling. Oh, this is not for me, or this is not going to happen for me, or I can't have that, or it always happens for them, it's never for me. That energy. Walk it off. Share a breath. Listen to your heart. Sound check and ask your spirit helpers. And I just touched these, so you need to get grounded, friends. Get grounded. I was supposed to come back to the two queens, which is deception by a woman, gluttony, or greed. Was that even your reading, friends? Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, my bad. It was y'all's reading. I had to check the cards real quick. It was the Goddess of Cups and the Goddess of Swords, which is two queens, which is which is sincere friends, and sometimes sincere friends for work. That's what that was. I am working my best, and I am giving my all to committing to memory these little tidbits of information that I got from my mentor. But I have a little notes and cheat sheets to help me along. One thing I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you, friends. That's what I'm not gonna do. So from time and time again, because I'm trying to commit those things to memory, I do want to go back to them, but I also I have a little cheat sheet here. So that's what that was. And it's written very small and I don't have my glasses on. So that's why sometimes it's like, oh, I said this. No, my bad. I meant this. So my apologies. Two queens is sincere friends and sincere friends for work. All right. Which is why I say within that celebratory energy, it could be a birthday. It could be something that you're celebrating with friends that have had your back your entire lives, like your girls, your sisters from different misters. But it's bittersweet for you, and like you can't fully enjoy it because of what's going on in your life, right? But there's just the energy of you needing to express those things and trust within your community and who they are for them to support you at this time, if that makes sense. Hopefully that does. I pray that resonates with you all. And then I'm going to read from the Cloak Yourself in Light, and I pray I can get it done before this man cranks up this lawnmower. If not, then what I'll do is I'll do a voice over. I'm so sorry. I will do a voice over before I end it. Number 39. Cloak yourself in light. Sadly, the world is filled with much dark, negative energy floating free in the atmosphere. Thankfully, most of this is impersonal, but nevertheless can be harmful to your spirit if you let it. You're presently exposed to such generic negative energies, possibly due to overwork, traveling too much, or simply being around too many people with inadequate time to regenerate. No matter the source of negativity, it is important to rise above it. Excuse me, sorry. Use your imagination and cloak yourself in protective vibrations of white light and self-love every time you leave the house. Do this in a manner, of course, just as you put on shoes to protect your feet before stepping outside. Cloaking yourself in light deflects negative influences and prevents them from attaching you and disturbing your peace. Don't be naive by denying the kind of energy that you might be exposed to. Negativity happens. It's a part of human nature in the five sensory world as a reflection of fear. So there's no point in being offended or afraid when you encounter it. Be proactive instead. Travel in and cloak yourself in light wherever you go. All right, so little tidbit tip for those of you guys that want to practice this. There is a good energetic cloaking yourself in light practice you can do. You can clap your hands together, rub them really, really hard until you feel that friction going, and then you can just put it in a bubble over your head and go all the way down your body to the ground. Like a big old bubble condom protection thing type of thing. You can do that. You can cover your head. You can wear a hat, head wraps. All those are really good covering your crown chakra when you leave out the house. So these are the messages that I have for you, Scorpio, for today. I pray that you guys stay blessed and highly favored out here in these streets until next month. And I am so happy that I finished as this man pulls this lawnmower off of this truck. We did it. All right, loves.
Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If the message resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on all of my social media platforms. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so in the link in the description box below.